No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you've come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door is open to you. Oh, this door is open. This door right here is open for you. This door is open to you. This door is open. I'm talking about this door. This door is open. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white or gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Melbourne, a positive path for spiritual living. We want to affirm that something good, something wonderful is going to happen to you today because you made the decision to be here and celebrate the God of your understanding. Please stand and join us in our opening song, We Come Together. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love, we come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love, we come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love, from every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, Namaste, I bow to you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. standing, let's affirm together our why statement. And we love and accept ourselves and others and heal our world. Please take some time now to greet your neighbor, especially your neighbor you don't already know. Hugs, handshakes. Find out what brought somebody here today. To be continued in hospitality after the service. Meanwhile, let's please find our way back to our seats, and we'll have Reverend Harold open our service with prayer this morning.
Okay. Good morning. Let's just relax where you are if you want to take a quick deep breath. We know that we are here in divine order to experience, to witness our connection to each other and the divine. We know that whatever we experience, whatever we hear this morning here, will only bless us the rest of the day and the rest of the week. We accept this in and through the name and the power of Jesus Christ. And so it is. Amen. Thank you.
And so it is. Now we'll take a moment to bless the children of this ministry who are across the hall in Sunday school, and the children all around the world. So just rubbing the hands together, generating some energy, and directing it at our kids and all the kids around the planet. And we'll say together, children, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are. All right. So now we have Beth Lambden today to come and share our ministry minute and the reading of the daily word.
Good morning. Nice to see you here this morning, and welcome to everybody online. So glad that you're with us this morning. The ministry minute. So it looks like 4 items here. So first, the membership orientation class is today at noon in the light room, or Wednesday, April 15th at 6:30 on Zoom, and the sign up is available in reception. Congregation meeting with Reverend Moe on April 19th, so next Sunday, directly after the service. Please plan to attend as we continue our journey to sustainability and finding our new minister. And we're being asked to fill out a current connection card so we can update you in the system and verify your membership status before we roll out the new 2-year membership. This will also ensure you receive the newsletter. The cards will be located on the table under the foyer TV in hospitality, so under the TV. So, and then lastly, new class, Adventures in Consciousness. It's a 6-week class beginning May 5th. Information and sign up in hospitality. The class is for everyone, but it's a prerequisite if you're interested in becoming a chaplain. So also the chaplain coordinator, Sophia, will be answering questions about chaplain servancy, is that a word? Service, on the 26th about the sacred ministry of chaplaincy. This is for anyone that has ever had any desire or curiosity about what chaplains really are. So please consider that. So April 12th, 2026, Inner Peace. I feel confident in knowing I'm never alone because God is always with me and within me. Whatever I am called to face, I have inner resources to handle it peacefully. Peace dwells in the silence of my soul. When I feel troubled, I turn within. I breathe deeply and picture a peaceful setting, a trickling stream, the wind gently rustling the leaves, or the soft flicker of candlelight. I let tranquility sink deep into my heart. As I leave the quietness of prayer, I take peace with me. I am ready to face the day. As a peaceful person, I know that peace is my very nature. Harmony is my purpose and my goal. I seek serene people, places, and experiences. My soul feels at home everywhere as the peace of my heart flows outward to bless everyone it touches. May grace and peace be yours in abundance in the knowledge of God and of Jesus our Lord. That's from Peter 2, verses 1 and 2. So would you repeat with me the affirmation on the screen? Secure in the presence of God, I am peaceful and strong. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth. And now we'll prepare for a time of meditation. So please feel free to sing along if you'd like to, or just close your eyes and relax and start to settle into a nice, gentle, easy, meditative state.
Through the days, trying to make each moment last. But when I take the time to look around, I see sweet angels smiling back at me. Everywhere at any time, I need to open up my eyes and see the beauty that surrounds me. Now I realize we are angels. We are angels. 'cause we need each other to fly. 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 We need each other.
I invite you, if you haven't closed your eyes already, if you would wish to do so, just relax where you are, becoming aware of the seat beneath you. Maybe feel your feet on the ground, your spine against your seat there. Maybe become aware of your hands, your fingers. Maybe if you want to wiggle them, just to be aware of them. And know that you are here perfectly safe, perfectly at ease, as you let go of the worries of the day, the worries of the world. I'd like you to take your attention to your heart. That is our center of love, of the power of love, as we call it, that binds together each one of us and the universe. As you're focusing in your heart, bring to mind a loved one. It could be a person, it could be a pet. It could be a special place that you feel at ease, that you feel the connection to the divine. And just hold on to that feeling in your heart. And truly feel the feelings, any sensations that come from that love, from the gratefulness of having that. As you're holding on to this feeling, know that everyone else here with that same feeling is multiplying that power of love within you. If there is anyone you wish to hold in your thoughts right now, to send a blessing to send some loving light to, you may do so now. Knowing that with everyone that is here, with that power that is enveloping everyone here, you can send it to that someone you're thinking about. Keep feeling that feeling and know that it's truly getting more and more powerful the more you concentrate on it. Send this energy of love, of healing, of light around town here, around our whole country, around the whole globe, enveloping everyone and anyone in this loving kindness, in this loving understanding. Those that may be in what we call power or not, Everyone is connected, and we all have that same essence to the connection of our true source. Keep holding on to that feeling, that sensation of love, of compassion, of peace as we go into the silence. And as we slowly start coming back into the presence of the room, know that what you are doing right here, right now, is truly showing that you truly are the light of the world. Say it with me, I am the light of the world. Together, I am the light of the world. And it is done. Amen.
Searching for each other, all angels who cannot reach the sky, 'cause we need each other to fly. 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 We need each other. All right, as you feel ready, consider standing and joining us for this one. If you don't know it to sing it, you can always dance, clap, generally carry on and have a good time. This is Yes by Amy Steinberg. I say yes to the goodness. I say yes to love. I say yes to abundance raining down from up above. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes to forgiveness. I say yes to God. I say yes to the moment, bringing me such positive thoughts. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. No to the darkness, no to the fear, no to the voices that scream about despair. I say yes to the glory, yes to the light, yes to the voices that sing out with light. By saying yes, by saying yes, by saying yes. I say yes to surrender. I say yes to grace. I say yes to the beloved looking back at me when we're face to face. I say yes to acceptance. I say yes to faith. I say yes to the lessons I'm learning how to grow through all the pain. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. No to the darkness, no to the fear, no to the voices that scream about despair. I say yes to the glory, yes to the light, yes to the voices that sing out with light. I say say no to depression, no to the rent, no to the voices that tell me that I can't. Say yes to authentic, yes to the truth, yes to the laughter, yes to you. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes, I say yes, I say yes. I just wanna live more joyfully. All I wanna be is a happy me. I just wanna live more joyfully. All I wanna be is a happy me. I just wanna live more joyfully. All I wanna be is a happy me. I just wanna live more joyfully. All I wanna be is a happy me.
I say yes to the band. Thank you, thank you. And I see that some of you said yes to coming here this morning. Wonderful. So you've heard the expression, nothing more than feelings, right? But hopefully after this, you will realize that it's not as mundane as they make it sound with this expression, right? Question, how many here think that traditionally for yourselves, you have not been good at expressing your feelings? And be honest. Okay, a few of you. How about, how many of you think that you have been good at expressing your feelings? Okay. Seems to be a few more of you. Maybe that's why we're in unity, I guess. And honestly, I was expecting when I said that you have not been good at expressing your feelings, that more of the men would have raised their hands, because that's what traditionally we have been kind of grew up with and understood. I mean, I can speak for myself. You know, of the guys here, how many of us heard when we were kids, men don't cry, right? Anybody? Any takers? Right? But I understand that even the women have heard that sometimes. Is that true? Or am I just making it up? Okay. Speaking of feelings and emotions, what do you call a bear that has uncontrollable emotions? A bipolar bear. I think I enjoy the drum better than my jokes. There we go. So yes, I mean, for the most part, normally, you know, we understand that men are not good at expressing their feelings. There's even jokes about it, right? And that women normally are more in touch with their feelings. And in a way, that's true, right? Because, I mean, when we think of, even for Unity, right, our co-founders, Myrtle Fillmore, Charles Fillmore, if you haven't heard it, we think of Myrtle Fillmore as the heart of Unity, and Charles Fillmore as the mind or the intellect of Unity. And in a way, they really were that. When Charles Fillmore saw what Myrtle did with her prayers and meditations, healing herself, helping to heal others, he wanted to basically understand that for himself, and he started meditating and praying. But he got a lot more also into all the physical aspects as to writing books, all the talks that he would do were either written down or whatever. And so we actually get a lot more writings from Charles than from Myrtle because of this. Most of the writings we get from Myrtle is because of letters that she would write back to people that were asking for prayers. And I'm sure some of you have seen the book, The Healing Letters of Myrtle Fillmore, because that's where they came from. And then they subdivide it into, this is about prosperity, this is about health, but there's a bunch of different letters within that same chapter, if you will. So the truth is, though, right, as I mentioned before, we all have, if it's just all the men, there are men that are really good at expressing their feelings as the ones that are not, and vice versa with the women as well, right? I really think it comes down to personalities. I think personalities are more telling on whether you're good at feeling your feelings or not, or even how you grew up. I can tell you for myself, because of how I was raised and because of my dad, and some of you have heard some of my stories, I realized that I was not good at expressing my feelings. And I don't think it was because I was a man, it was just because of my upbringing. And one of those things, in an odd way, I was afraid to show my feelings or to express them or to let them come out because I was afraid to, and you're going to guess it, get hurt. Has anybody had that experience before growing up, right? And it dawned on me when I realized the first time I fell in love with a girl in my mid-20s, yes, I was a late bloomer, I realized that the girlfriend I had before, wonderful and everything, but I could not feel feelings for her. And it made me think that it was because I was afraid to let my heart out and be hurt. But guess what? As I'm sure you all know, once you go through that and you let yourself feel your feelings, the rest of your life gets better. That may sound like a huge statement, but I think it's true. Anybody agree with me? I hope so. Wonderful. I'm in the right place then. So, Reverend Mo is going with you here with the 15 commitments of conscious leaders. And this month is about feeling your feelings. So hence my talk. In their book, Jim, let me go through them real quick. Jim, Diana, and Kaylee, they talk about that there's 5 primary feelings or emotions, but that there's more within those 5 core feelings. And they mention that it's anger, fear, sadness, joy, and yes, sexual feelings. And that's as far as I'll go with that. So anyway, I like to think of it also, though, what A Course in Miracles says, that there's only 2 feelings. Anybody know them? Love and fear, right? And guess what? It gets even better. The Course also says that in truth there's only one. It's either love or a call for love. So when you're in fear of something, remind yourself that you're really calling for love. What is it that you're calling for? Right? So, yes, we can get caught up in like how many feelings can we talk about and experience and, blur out. But the core is, are you in fear or are you in love? And speaking of emotions, what kind of emotions do noses feel? Nostalgia. Yeah, I'm here with the jokes today. Don't worry about it. So getting back to the book, as you know from the book, when they talk about like this being about the feelings, you're either above the line or below the line, right? You remember that? You've experienced that? You're above the line, you're in, I'm going to call it the higher vibration of whatever it is that you're talking about. When you're below the line, you're in a lower vibration of whatever it is that we're talking about. So for this, when you're below the line, you are saying, I commit to resisting, judging, and apologizing for my feelings. I repress, avoid, and withhold them. Let me say that again. I commit to resisting, judging, and apologizing for my feelings. I repress, avoid, and withhold them. I felt the energy in the room go, didn't it? So think about that. So we truly are right now kind of experiencing a little bit of that below the line, right? It's kind of like the guy that says, I like my water like I like my emotions, bottled. Okay, I think we're catching on now. I'm just kidding. So what happens when you repress your feelings? I think we all have a good idea, right? In the book, they tell us that repressing, denying, or recycling emotions creates physical, psychological, and relationship problems. I think we all know what that's about, right? How many times have we repressed our feelings, not mention them or not bring them up, and we just let it bottle up? And what happens is you keep doing that. Eventually what? Explodes, right? Now, I've been guilty of that myself, growing up. Similarly, I was afraid to express any kind of emotions or feelings of anger or resentment or upset, because I knew that if I did that, especially as a kid, guess what? I was going to get my butt whipped. So I grew up, and that kind of translated into everything I did at school. If the teacher had a question for the class, I was even afraid to raise my hand because I didn't want to speak up. And yes, I was one of those that would try to sit as far back as possible in the class so that I wouldn't be called on and that maybe the teacher could not see me quite well so I can hide throughout the class. Only when I was completely sure that I wasn't going to get in trouble by saying the answer or something, I would raise my hand. And it's one of those things, and I'm sure we've all experienced similar situations where, like, as we get older and we're growing, we're learning, we try to, okay, how can I kind of grow out of this? And I've said it a few times here. Not only was I afraid to speak up in class just to answer a question, imagine having to stand in front of the class and say anything, which I had to do a few times. So imagine how I felt up there. Even before thinking about becoming a minister, how do you think I felt if I had to be in front of people speaking? I had the cold sweats. I would shake, stutter, and believe it or not, some of you know already, the English is not my original native language, but I grew up in New York, and as far as for myself, I think I speak pretty well, and I think sometimes I speak better than Spanish. But because of this fear, when I would speak in public, my accent would get thicker. So much so that I actually had joined the Toastmasters Club to try to get out of this. And somebody in there, even though I guess he didn't hear one time that I said I grew up in New York, and I had been here since the age of 13, he actually made a comment to me about maybe when I pick up the language better, I can do better speaking in front of people. I'm like, I've been here longer than you've been alive. I didn't say that to him, but anyway. So yes, it's amazing how emotions get the best of us. And as you can tell, those emotions, those feelings are really a physical thing that happens to you, isn't it? So when your feelings are contracted, when you keep them together, what do you think you're supposed to do with them? You should be releasing them, right? So in the book, they tell us that feelings are supposed to be released They say, in fact, they release themselves naturally and spontaneously if we don't prevent it. So what does this tell you? That feelings would normally just go through you and come out, but we have a tendency to hold on to them, right? And I dare say, sometimes we think we become our feelings. Does that make sense? So remember, we're not our feelings. It's something that we're experiencing, and we let it go. And I dare say, even when we're ill, we tend to take ownership of that illness. What is it that we say? I am sick. How about saying, I have an illness right now? And there are a few instances where we can say it that way, and it's easy and it comes out easy, but most of the time we are saying, I am whatever condition you have, right? And we know in unity, when you say I am, and whatever you say after it is what you're manifesting, right? So what do you want to manifest? Good feelings or so-called bad feelings, right? It reminds me of this guy that he says he just got diagnosed with inability to feel emotions, and now he's sad. Okay, I heard the gasp from behind me. I know my wife is loving this. So let's get away from that. Now let's go above the line. When you're above the line, you're saying, I commit to feeling my feelings all the way through to completion. They come and I locate them in my body, then move, breathe, and vocalize them so they release all the way through. If you think about it, it's telling you exactly what to do here. Let me repeat that. I commit to feeling my feelings all the way through to completion. Let them go through, right? They come and I locate them in my body. So you locate them in your body, become aware of it. Then move, breathe, and vocalize them so they release all the way through. They're actually saying here that become aware of it, and actually they say accept them, be okay with them, and be willing to release them. And if it is a feeling and it is a physical thing, shouldn't we do something physical to release them? I'm sure you've seen, I know we got prayer chaplains here. I know when you're a prayer chaplain and you're being trained, it's after you've, I just lost the word. After you pray with someone, release it. Even go like this, shake it off, right? Maybe go and wash your hands, kind of just a physical release. They say in the book, even say something. If it's a feeling of anger, maybe just be willing to say, or just yell or whatever, right? It makes me think of when I said that last joke and I heard that gasp back there. That was a nice release. So yeah, expressing all emotions all the way through helps us to develop emotional intelligence. Every feeling we experience invites us to grow in awareness and knowing. And one more thing about releasing the feelings. And if it's true, just the feelings as they come, they say that it takes less than 90 seconds for the feelings to go through and go through to completion. So think about what's going on in your life when you keep holding on to things. If you just accept them, let them be, in a minute and a half, you will be clear of that. Do you think that's easy to do? Probably not, right? It's simple, but it's not easy. So I'll give you that, all right? So to me, it doesn't make sense to hold on to those feelings. If it's going to take only 90 seconds, why not feel them through? Instead of thinking I need to do something else to get rid of these feelings, to have these feelings not be present in me, feel them, accept them. When you accept something, then it's easier to let it go. Does that make sense? I hope so. So, basically, to reiterate what they're saying here, to release emotion, first locate the sensation in the body, allow or accept the sensation, and then match your experience with your expression, meaning something physical or vocalize it. They tell us when you're going through the day, and maybe if you feel something, say to yourself, what am I feeling right now? And as I'm saying this, whatever feelings you're feeling right now, let's say that together. What am I feeling right now? Together? What am I feeling right now? Now, when you locate this feeling, breathe, allow it, and move or vocalize it. So remember that. So in simple terms, become aware of it, accept them, feel them through, and just let them go. Now, I'd like to add that not only are feelings good to help you see where you are emotionally, but they help you, guide you to get in touch with your divine self. So I'm going to shift gears a little bit here. I'm going to quote our Unity co-founder, the Heart of Unity, Myrtle Fillmore, from her Healing Letters. And she says that the senses, she's talking about health here, but in general terms, the senses are built to enable the mind to function in its capacity to find that which is good for the soul and body, and to direct the individual towards the appropriation of that good. Should I repeat that? Let me repeat it. The senses are built to enable the mind to function in its capacity to find that which is good for the soul and body, and to direct the individual to the appropriation of that good. She goes on to say, the mind that is in tune with the true being, the Christ self, is not interested in ferreting out evil, nor in dwelling upon the undesirable in any way. This is similar to what I like to say that, and you've heard it plenty of times from others, whatever you focus on, that's what you bring about, right? So if you want to keep your mind on a high vibration, stop focusing on those things that you are seeing in the world or around you that upset you. Yes, they are upsetting, and there's plenty of it nowadays, right? But think about it that if our energy is connected to everyone else's, and whatever the energy we feel that is out there, do we want to add to that low energy, or do we want to add some higher energy to it? So let's not focus on being upset about the issues, the problems, relationships. How can we bring ourselves to a higher vibration within us? Think about the good. Think about what you want to manifest in the world. Because when you think about what you want to manifest, you are bringing your vibration to that and away from what you do not want, so that you can bring your vibration into the collective consciousness and help to bring it up. And I think a lot of you would agree with me that we need it a lot these days, right? She goes on to say, with our feeling sense, we are to feel for God, keep our attention on Him, and train all our faculties. And I like to say our faculties, we normally think of a faculty as the 12 powers that you see on the sides here, right? We have faith, strength, love, wisdom, you name it. So if we train all our faculties into this feeling of goodness, into this feeling of God, we can get those emotions to work for us in a good way. She goes on to say that, and she's talking about God in the male form here because that's the way people did it back then, right? So it said, his qualities are as they express in man's consciousness and body and affairs. Okay, let me start again. Backtrack. With our feeling sense, we are to feel for God. Keep our attention on Him and train all our faculties, senses, emotions, feelings to comprehend His radiations, His qualities as they express in man's consciousness and body and affairs. Then do we feel God, His presence of love, life, joy. I keep getting lost here. Wisdom, power, and the expressions of these God ideas so positively and so fully that we are so quickened and radiate the very things our mind holds so that our world too feels the presence of God. Again, to work on your emotions. Ask yourself throughout the day, what am I feeling? And when you get those feelings, become aware and feel them and be willing to release them. Breathe through them. Either do something physical to release them or vocalize something. So once again, in simple terms, become aware of them, accept them, feel them all the way through, and let them go. And of course, also use them to feel the connection to our oneness, to the universe. Call it God, call it the Christ within, call it the Holy Spirit. I always like to talk about when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is say some affirmative prayers. The easiest thing I have found, at least for me, is to say, I am grateful for, or thank you, God, for this. And when you wake up, being grateful for things. I've said it before, the more you're grateful for things, the more you are grateful. The more things you will have to be grateful for. And not only do that when you wake up in the morning, but right before you go to sleep, right? And part of the reason why you don't want to do it right when you wake up or right before you fall asleep, they say your vibration is at a state that whatever you say to yourself will take hold better. If you do it at night, guess what? You're going to sleep with some affirmative prayers in you so that maybe you have a better night. Which brings me to when I wake up in the morning, one of the first things I say is, I'm grateful that I had a restful, healing, uplifting doesn't make sense right now, but sleep. So yeah, and even throughout the day, right? If you feel something in you, say to yourself, what am I feeling? And maybe bring to mind something you could be grateful for at that point, so that it'll be easier for you to release whatever is happening in your body. Remember, 90 seconds. After 90 seconds, you can move on to the next feeling. So what do you want that next feeling to be? Something that brings you down or something that brings you up? Blessings.
Thank you so much, Reverend Harold. And this is the time in our service when we celebrate our abundance and our prosperity. We start with our prosperity affirmation. And so we'll say together, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. I am grateful. So for those of you who are new or who haven't been here in a while, we don't pass the baskets at this point in the service. Rather, we have planters by the doors. So as you leave at the end of the service, we'll play a happy tune and you can joyfully drop your donations in those planters, knowing that in doing so, you are planting the seeds of your own prosperity and the prosperity of this ministry. As you drop your offerings, you can also take an affirmation from the basket. That's for you. And I think that's all I need to say about that. So now let's stand and sing together. Thank you for this day. Wait for me. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this church, Spirit. Thank you for this church. Thank you for this church, Spirit. Thank you for this church. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful church. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful church. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. My perfect, my perfect, my perfect health. My perfect, my perfect, my perfect health. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. Abundant, abundant, abundant wealth. Abundant, abundant, abundant wealth. Thank you for my day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. And now we'll have Reverend Harold come back and bless the offering that we know is forthcoming. Please be seated.
We are grateful for our show of wealth and finances and relationships and in connections. We know that with the measure we give is the measure we receive. And we understand that the more we give, the more we're able to receive. And when we send out a loving kindness, we get it back, heaped up, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. For a greater understanding of this law, we give thanks, and so it is. Amen. Thank you.
And so it is. Well, Unity is a place of prayer. We have prayer chaplains here to pray with you. Can our chaplains identify yourselves, please? We have Maggie in the back there. I think she's the only one today. So if you have a prayer need or a prayer desire, please seek out Maggie after the service. She's happy to pray with you. We have a printed bulletin. If you didn't see it, there are some in the basket by the back door there. We have announcements in the bulletin that maybe weren't included in the ministry minute. Please read those. Also check out the bulletin board in the hallway and the one in the hospitality area for more information about all kinds of wonderful things that we have going on here at Unity of Melbourne. Last but not least, we want to make sure that we welcome our visitors. If you are here for the first time, or maybe haven't been here in a long time and you're back for the first time in a long while, if you're comfortable just putting your hand up and identifying yourselves, we'd love for you to do that. But if not, we respect your privacy. We want to make sure that we greet you appropriately and that you feel welcome here. We hope you enjoyed the service and that you'll stick around and get to know us in hospitality after the service. And I think that is all I needed to say. Please stand and we'll say our prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The mind of God guides me. The life of God flows through me. The laws of God direct me. The power of God abides within me. The joy of God uplifts me. The strength of God renews me. The beauty of God inspires me. Wherever I am, God is. And now please take hands across the aisle and we'll sing our peace song together. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. And so it is. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Like this awesome band I have up here on the stage. This is Stoney on the organ. We have Kevin back here on the bass. Over in the corner, that's Nick on the drums. Standing beside me is Vashti, and I'm Deborah. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me